Chapter 1 Celestial Passage Beckons. The wind howled through the ancient stones of Camelot, carrying whispers of a realm beyond mortal sight. Sir Aldrich of the Silver Oak stood at the edge of the sacred grove, his breath misting in the cold air. The trees here were older than kings, their gnarled branches twisting like the fingers of forgotten gods. And yet something stirred among them, a presence that did not belong to this world. A single jade leaf, unblemished by time, drifted from the highest bough and settled at his feet, pulsed with an inner light, as if alive. Aldrich knelt, his fingers hovering above it, feeling the power beneath his skin. The leaf was a sign, a summons. The legend spoke of the celestial realm, a place where dragons ruled the heavens and immortals walked among the clouds. But to reach it, one had to swear an oath not to. A king, not to a god, but to the very fabric of the universe. And Aldrich had come to do just that. With a deep breath, he pressed his palm to the leaf. The world dissolved into a vortex of silver and gold, the air thick with the scent of incense and distant thunder. The grove vanished, replaced by a vast, shimmering bridge suspended between the earth and the stars, the celestial passage. Beneath him, the abyss yawned, endless and hungry. Above, the sky burned with constellations that shifted like living things. And at the far end of the bridge, a figure weighted knight clad in armor woven from starlight, his sword resting on his shoulder. "You are late," the knight said, his voice echoing as if from the depths of a mountain. Aldrich stepped forward, his boots ringing against the bridge's crystalline surface. "I was summoned." The knight's eyes gleamed like polished obsidian. "And do you know why?" Aldrich swallowed. "To swear the Jade Dragon's oath." A low, resonant chuckle rolled through the air. "Then you know the price." The wind picked up, carrying with it the sound of distant chants voices of the immortals, singing the laws of heaven and earth. The bridge trembled, and for a moment Aldrich felt the weight of eternity pressing down on him. This was no ordinary quest. This was a test of soul and steel. "You must cross," the knight said, stepping aside. "But be warned, the passage is not kind to the unworthy." Aldrich tightened his grip on his sword. "I am no coward." The knight smiled, and for the first time Aldrich saw the faint outline of wings behind him, wings of fire and shadow. "Then prove it." With that, the bridge began to crumble beneath Aldrich's feet. Stone shattered into dust, the path dissolving into the void. He sprinted, his heart pounding, the wind roaring in his ears. The knight's laughter followed him, a sound both mocking and approving. And then silence. The bridge reformed beneath him, solid and unbroken. The knight stood before him once more, his expression unreadable. "You have passed the first trial," he said, "but the true test lies ahead." Aldrich exhaled, his muscles still trembling. "Where do we go from here?" The knight turned, his gaze fixed on the horizon where the sky bled into a crimson haze, to the dragon's court, where the oath will be sworn or broken. And with that, the world shifted again, the air growing thick with the scent of jade and ancient power. The celestial realm awaited. And Aldrich, knight of Camelot, would face its trials or perish in the attempt. The wind carried his name now, whispering it across the stars. The Jade Dragon's oath was within his reach. But the price of failure was more than he could imagine. And so the quest began.